Hello dancers around the world, welcome to another Bachata tutorial. I'm your boy Marius. Stay until the end because we will have another tip bonus at the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe and enable the notifications. Let's start with tip number 1, and these aren't in a importance order because they are all important. So the first one is about your feet. You need to roll the foot on the ground when you're dancing, okay? So don't go like this, don't go with your heel, go from the toes to the heel. So you go 1, 2, 3, tap, something like that, okay? So you go 1, 2, 3, tap. Practice this because it's important. You don't dance bachata well if you do this. Especially when you dance with your partner, she will feel every hit. Boom, boom, boom. She won't like it because that will be like 4 minutes of bumping. Bump, 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 bump. Instead, she will love this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am rolling my feet on the ground. She don't feel a thing. Actually, she likes that because she won't feel like she's hit by every step I make. She feels like she is floating on the dance floor. So, tip number 1, roll your feet on the ground. This also applies in salsa. Now, tip number 2, it's about your knees. Don't dance bachata like this, okay? You cannot dance, actually you cannot dance anything, not even salsa, because even, guys, okay? Sorry for interrupting this awesome song. I am moving my hips, okay? This is hard to do, okay? So, remember, bend your knees a little bit. You all have a natural click.
You're here to bend the knee.
Go into that and go with tip number 1. Roll your foot. Keep your knees bent a little bit, and your dance will be fluid. I am not moving my hips, but it's more fluid. And here comes tip number 3. We went to the feet, we went to the knees, well, we go to the hips. Let your hips be fluid. How to do that? Just do this a couple of times until your feet are have more distance than the shoulder, okay? So don't go like this because this will block you. Don't go like this, this will also block you. Like, stay on your shoulder width with your legs and then just go a little bit more and try to let your hips loose. This is the position in which your hips will be more fluid, okay? So practice this, let your hips fluid, and then incorporate them with tip number 1 and 2 in your bachata basic. But how to do that? Remember, you always go with your hips in the reverse order of traveling. So if I go there, my hips will go there. So 1, 2, 3 and tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. Tip number 4 is about the tap. Don't hit the floor. Don't just do this, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that, don't don't do anything other than a proper tap. Like the hip going a little bit up, going down, up, down. 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. Practice it like this because when you will dance, you will be able to make it very, very small, but you will have it instead of going like this. So let's recap a little bit. Tip number 1. Exactly. Roll the feet on the ground. Tip number 2. The knees, bend them. Tip number 3. Hips, let them loose. Tip number 4. Use the tap correctly. The last tip is use your chest. Do exercises. If you don't know how to move your chest, we have some tutorials, some body movement tutorials. Learn to use your chest, and remember this. Your chest goes where your feet are going, and it's going in the opposite direction. Feet, chest, then the not shoulder, this is hips. Shoulder, hips. So chest goes there, hips goes there, feet go there. So you go 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap. 5, 6, 7 tap. As said in the beginning of the video, the bonus tip is about the hands. Many guys will go like this, girls will go something like that, okay? The best way, the starting position is holding your hands like this, having a little bit of tension in them, don't move them too much, don't take away from your chest, okay? It's not this, moving your arms, but it's this, okay? Moving your chest. Arms are only there to counterbalance me a little bit and help me move everything in order and in the correct way. I have a little bit of tension, and you can do like this to help you move your chest, like that, like that, like that. But my arms are here and I have them tensed a little bit so they won't be loose and I won't do something like this. That was it. Remember to subscribe, to like, to comment, give me your thoughts, share it with your friends, and if you want, you can support us on Patreon by making a small donation. And also, remember, we will have materials coming soon. The musicality DVD is coming out really soon, and tomorrow we start filming the sensual bachata DVD or material, because it won't be a DVD, it will be a material. Guys, girls, check it out real soon. Love.